lot of other photographers, their style can be generalized. I don't think my style can be generalized. Once you see my work, you will never have to ask if I did a picture again. When you see my work, you know it's mine. A lot of other photographers, they don't have anything that individualizes them. My character, my personality, I'm very animated, and my work is very animated. So if you know me and you see my work, you're gonna know it's mine. My ideal photo shoot is any shoot that teaches me something different about my passion. Whether it be something about lighting, about angles, about depth, anything that's gonna differ my work in a better way when it comes to photographing myself. So anything that enhances my ability, my skills, my gift, my blessings, anything that will amplify in a positive way is the ideal shoot. My inspiration comes from so many different things. My character is very different. I don't look at life the same way as anybody else, or I would like to think so. I draw inspiration from conversations, from things I see on a day-to-day basis. I draw my inspiration from recreational habits, all sorts of things. I like to just vibe. Music moves my soul. I like to turn on a good song and sit back, close my eyes, and just let my imagination paint pictures and then try to recreate those through a lens. I don't think anything really made me want to be a photographer. I think I just was. I started with video work a lot, and I just slowly drifted to photography. I just bought a camera off of eBay one day when I was about 14. And I started with a lot of nature shots. I used to sell my nature shots to neighbors, teachers, a lot of my mom's friends. And then somebody just one day asked me to take a picture of them. And I did, and it came out terrible, actually. They actually wanted their money back. So that made me want to be a better photographer. I started teaching myself a lot of things, reading a lot, doing a lot of research, and just took off from there. Fashion designers, I don't have a favorite fashion designer. The way I feel about fashion is, it doesn't matter who the designer is, it's who's wearing it. You're gonna have an outfit that was somewhat poorly designed by a low designer, but you pair it with the right pieces and accessories, and you now have the newest fashion statement that's gonna turn heads anywhere you go. So I don't have a favorite designer, but I'm in love with fashion. Almost as much as I'm in love with photography. I think that the way you look is an advertisement for yourself, so I always try to make a statement in anything I wear. And fashion is just not clothes. Fashion is, you know, your hair, look, everything about you. I think that's what fashion is. So as far as designers, I don't have a favorite one. I just try to mix everybody in with my swag. I had a publication that came out. It was a coffee table book, actually. It was called Almost Famous, and it reflected how I felt. My work was really starting to get out there, and I felt like I was reaching a certain kind of status that just made me feel like I was becoming famous in my area, in my field. And it was basically an introduction to my style of photography. And the second book is actually going to be called Fried Chicken and Sushi, and it's a collaboration built between me and another photographer named Andrew Cohn. And the basis behind the name is it's a cultural clash. When you think of Asians, you know, you think of things like sushi, things like that. We automatically stereotype people. And black people, you know, think of chicken, greens, and stuff like that. So we're clashing cultures throughout this entire coffee table book, and we're calling it Fried Chicken and Sushi. I have a lot of future plans for my talents and my business. I want to be able to really one day shoot for free. I want my business and my talent to be so lucrative that eventually somebody can call me, or you know, a major clothing brand or something like that can call me, and I can shoot for free one day. Just because I've already established myself and I've already made my living, and I can just fall back and just enjoy my talents. That's one of the biggest things when you do what you love and you make money from it. Sometimes it has to be more about the money than the passion. And that's sad that it has to be like that, but sometimes it is. So my plans for the future are to get myself to a point where it's back to all about the passion and never the money. Red, yellow, blue. I'm not even sure if I can really base myself upon one color. Maybe you should put them on the bucket, stir them up, and throw them on the wall.